The Sovereign Military Order of Malta and the Principality of Andorra have decided to establish diplomatic relations, and an agreement to that effect was signed today in Rome by Grand Chancellor Riccardo Paternò di Montecupo and Andorra's Minister of Foreign Affairs, Imma Faus, in the presence of the Grand Master of the Sovereign Order of Malta, Fra John Dunlap. The formal initiation of diplomatic relations between the Principality of Andorra and the Sovereign Military Order of Malta marks a historic and significant step. Both governments are convinced that these acts will not only strengthen bilateral ties but also lay the foundation for a solid and constructive collaboration on the international stage. The purpose of the agreements we sign with states with which we open new diplomatic relations is always twofold. First and foremost, is humanitarian. It's part of a mission, and in a sense also political, not in the sense of a great power, but in the political sense to indicate that our diplomacy is at service, our diplomatic cover is at service, and our diplomatic agreements are at service. Thus, they are two sides of the same coin, each concerning the other. We will also propose cooperation activities together with Andorra. We are present in many parts of the world, especially in Africa. We believe they could be interested in collaborating with us in these areas where we have quite significant operations. From a diplomatic aspect, this is the 115th country with which we establish international relations. It is an important state, even if its territory is not large. It is one of the smaller European states by territory, but it is very important, and with all of them we maintain diplomatic relations. So, with this type of state, we also complete a broader framework of political and diplomatic relations. In particular, this important step aims to promote joint initiatives in third countries in the fields of international development, cooperation and humanitarian aid, in order to contribute effectively and in a coordinated manner to the welfare of the most vulnerable populations. In this moment of great upheaval, it is clear that the world's major powers, those which by economic, historical, political tradition and military capability can most shape the course of history, are being looked to, and we hope that the trends move towards peace, as this is a fixed point in such a dramatic situation. That said, other countries are not standing by. All of Europe is striving to help find a solution for these two war scenarios. The Order of Malta is doing what it can from a humanitarian standpoint, but also providing diplomatic assistance, since we have held various meetings with the parties involved in the two conflicting scenarios and have sought to contribute to the finding solutions or delivering aid. The aid we provide is tangible and concrete, because both in Ukraine and in Gaza, and notably in that part of Palestine where we run the historic hospital of Nativity in Bethlehem, we maintain extensive operations. Returning to Andorra and the Order of Malta, certainly Andorra has its role and will collaborate to the fullest, drawing on its long and rich traditions, because both Andorra and the Order of Malta share millennial histories rooted in common values and principles. Andorra will undoubtedly leverage these values and principles in its international relations through diplomatic pressure and by building consensus in a direction truly beneficial to the world.